Right, you ready to do this? You ready to do this?
Ready to do this?
Welcome to Parallel Podcast 868 Trinidad's finest professional podcast with your host, Prez I Am and the God.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Parallel Podcast 868 Trinidad's finest. I'm your host, Prez I am Prez for the slow ones. Alongside the artist himself who played in the background, the God, the alchemist himself. Tell the people that them something. Right, fucking true. Right? And of course, tonight is all about Parallel Podcast Studio Edition. We started it tonight. It is the premiere. Right? We'll be bringing artists from Trinidad and Tobago producers. They come and do the thing, young, old, female, male, anybody come through, we vibing, we doing our thing, right? So tonight, we have 3 young producers coming to grace the stage. And, you know, we go vibe with them tonight and hear what they're saying, right? So we're going to let them each introduce themselves first. Who going to step up to the mic first, bye?
Yeah, well, you already know it's your boy Jaythaillest Music representing Trinidad and Tobago. We here, Parallel Podcast. Hey, let me do the thing right now.
Right. Step up now, my boy. Step up. We stepping up to the mic. Don't be shy.
Good night.
Birds out there watching it.
Don't know it's Burbs on the scene, live in the studio.
Right? And on next month, you working hard, so you go step up there. So you do your thing, yeah. You do your thing.
Younger boy, you come and say something.
Yeah, come and say something to the mic now, man. Yeah.
Don't mind the.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's how we do it,
Yeah. I'm Lex. They call me Lex the Producer as well, you know. I'm here with the dogs, you know. We just here to lime, you know.
Chill out.
Vibe. And we answer some questions, you know. Get deep, start to understand each other. See what's the vibes.
Right. That was what we talking about.
So watch now. His name is Lex. So Lex do this.
Right. Jaythaillest. I felt that song in familiar, you know, boy.
Yeah.
And they find artists who could try already, boy. We gonna come to that later on the road, right? Because I used to do some management thing, right? Right. So what we gonna do is, because we're trying to get to know all you, we gonna ask some questions and you gonna step to the mic if you have the experience or you wanna answer the question. And we just going like that. We're asking ding too, eh? Okay, remember he's the artist here. Right? Although he never jump on a rhythm and he raise it, eh? I still fighting him on that, right?
I don't know if it's like a fight.
Right? But it's all well and good. So we're gonna start off with again obviously the main question everybody is asked. Why production and not, you know, everybody like to run stage side first. So why production?
Alright, well, I actually was an artist before being a producer. So, you know, and it wasn't even because I wasn't getting through to be an artist, but to me at the point in time where I was looking to do in my artistry, I had conquered it and I wanted to try something different. And I went into production and I fall in love with it immensely.
Nice. Well, alright. Say less. What you gonna tell me?
Well,
I realized that the man with the only way. So you shy there? Yeah.
similar to G, I started as an artist. To be honest, I still an artist. I just picking up the production to really speed up the process of being where I wanna be, understand?
Well, it's good to be versatile too, you know?
Of course.
Yeah,
Like sex.
Well, me, I would consider myself a producer that could sing. You know?
Alright.
So I realize most producers can sing as well.
Yeah.
You think so? I mean, I think that's
Nobody.
Nah. And then I'm in the industry.
Nah.
So just people happen to be singers and producers there.
It just happened.
I would say I will appreciate that if Larita cut here that all you're choosing the two sides, right? Because I find people who could produce and sing on their own rhythm and, you know, basically record themselves, then they don't need. Yeah, I find that a blessing, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not everybody can do it, eh? Yeah. Now, what about you, boy? How you come up and just sing and take my dog? What's going on with you?
You don't go on here. One day I just wake up and say, I really sing a song, yes. And that was it. And I wanted to sing a song for fun, just to say, then you sing a song on live, it's on YouTube. If I get 1 view, I didn't care. It's a task I went to complete like a bucket list.
Fun fact, that is his philosophy to life.
Yeah. What about bucket list?
Definitely.
I can do it. And singing my first song make me like singing. I could not sing, make me like singing. As a very, very new artist and an upcoming producer, I think producing is where the real creation comes in.
Comes in there.
I sing and do, and I feel him producing more. As I said, joining the beat, joining the slow, all the content.
Yeah.
It's like the real creator behind the music.
I really appreciate it. Oh, you understand I can't sing too.
Yeah, I was saying.
He's aware. That's it.
But you get there. That was dog.
I want to create a new wave.
Yeah.
For all the non-singers like me, I want to confidence. Come on, sing, they can't sing. Yeah, because that's what they can't sing. And I
I can't sing, but I want to sing. So I sing it.
Because they can have a flow and sing a song. Because them songs like Gangnam Style. You don't understand thing he's saying, but very many like this man. So it should be that lyrics now that important, right? Then is this either flow beat or something. They must catch us with rhythm.
Yeah.
I see the man singing or deaf man singing something on YouTube. Ever see that?
It has a deaf man singing on
Yeah, no, the man.
Yeah, that was the man singing.
When man singing rap, the guy say rap.
You go step forward a little bit, right? You're stepping on the car, right? Yeah. You want to make sure I get everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about the man singing.
He can sing. Anybody can
You can say because the other day I don't know if you noticed too. Or let's see, it's a rap coming out of India now. And making the rap.
Yeah.
Boy, the thing song like regular Brooklyn rap, boy. You know what I mean?
They can rap.
Fully.
Yeah. So that just to tell you music. Let me tell you something, yeah. Music, just take your places, yeah. You understand? Music is a serious thing, eh? I just tell people, you see, weed and music, anybody is listening to that. And anybody is smoking. The most sophisticated person you would think, you say, nah, that man don't smoke weed. That man have real weed in the house. And just listen to the most gangster shit. But in the day, you running millions of dollars, you know what I mean, doing the thing now. So that how music and them kind of things affect. What? Why?
I always say as well, I think physics teaches that we are electromagnetic beings, right? We are basically music, right? God created whoever was supposed to song, right? Anybody who don't like any part of music, I think something wrong with them. They're a clone or something. I tell you. I don't like an instrument. They like listening to it. They like singing it. They like, some part right.
Some appreciation.
That's so much genre out there that they must.
You had to find something you like.
And music can be opium to music. When I say sad place, it's music, you know. That's what I'm saying. Drag music will get you up and that's what I'm saying. Music is important.
I just pause for 2 seconds. We'll stop in. I just want to raise this up.
The old chop up head now,
It's all this fast. Then sometimes we don't go shit.
Yes, we don't nothing.
Yeah, because we still recording.
Stop like
We're
this.
about to.
The edited tones.
Yeah. We have to fix the camera for the tall man and them. Yeah, son.
So talk your jump and get all that shake on. I'm sorry.
Right. What was the first rhythm or song or they release it? Out. They never release it. What is it? First song you ever put out. The first song you ever do. You ever execute. You put it out. Or it's still in the archive. Because you tell yourself
That not seeing the light at the end.
nah. Yeah.
Not that it ain't, it's not going to.
That's a total big
I lost that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gone.
You know, the first time I come on the studio, talking to fellas who are 17 songs in really set, who are so much songs in really set, I'm so excited. I swear like there's so much really set. Why men holding back songs?
No, you're fresh.
No, still, why would you hold back a song? Like, what's the reason you hold back a song for?
In my experience, what happened when I started to do music, I was releasing music. one time.
Yeah.
As it come. It had my first songs that actually never released, but I did my first song in 2013. Yeah.
Right.
Straight off of coming from exams in Form 1 Fatima. I write in a maxi,
Right to this song.
writing a song.
So it's confidence. I think it wasn't confidence enough to put it out there. You didn't think it was good enough? The confidence.
It was good enough in my essence, but the momentum to release it in the proper way to me. The mediums that I had to put it out at the time.
And that is why
You understand?
it's a difference with me. I put on my tip, I know I can't
No,
say.
well,
So I'm not looking for my nation.
At
I'm not saying.
2013, the mediums that have
Oh,
to
yeah,
pay,
yeah.
so
Social
you
media.
understand that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was just me.
Alright,
That was just my point of view of it.
That time we need to know some big producer or something.
Yeah. So that was it.
No, for me, it was just shit.
Oh, you are I need to be honest.
Yeah.
I know.
It was shit back then, or now you get better, right?
No, it was just
Nobody hear this, right?
non-negotiable.
Now that he better, because sure he improve over
I could,
all your time.
you know.
Now, when you listen to it now, it's sounding more like shit.
Yeah.
You can tell
Yeah.
yourself, way boy.
No, I'm
Yeah.
I'm actually glad I can't find it again.
Way
you know?
boy. The man, yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
shockingly. I think I like that part of it. Like if I get better to go back and try old videos and see them, but they
No, well, I still have things. I think I might drop them.
I stopped dropping music as frequent as I used to drop music when I now started. Like, I don't matter how it comes, when I finish. Once to me, this is it. I don't care about if it mix master properly. Here we are.
It's
This
out.
is it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have
that
that.
person feeling.
Yeah.
That person
it's
vibe.
not
You
about
know
now,
it.
knowing better as switching into being a producer. The artist is like, okay, production quality and production value. So
Yeah.
we don't from releasing things just haphazardly, you understand? Yeah.
And then if it just in case it reach places and like Apple Music and start a blow up, you gotta make sure it's sung in a certain kind of way too. Some of them do accept it when it wild, eh?
You want to know what's the funny thing? Some of the biggest songs that I had the opportunity to be a part of producing was in the earliest of my worst times.
Yeah.
And it's all the consumer don't care about production value.
Correct.
That's what has happened.
Yeah.
What is
They
it
come,
good?
they come back at the
Once I
same.
can hear what you're saying.
Let me hear the things in
And
that
I
bro.
always say like
That's why I
in
stopped mixing so heavy too.
yeah, and they say like in events,
Yeah.
right? Involving events,
Right.
When you spend on 15,000 in decor and thing, somebody go and remember who vomited in the toilet. Them not
Yeah.
go and tell you, boy, that
No,
decor.
yeah,
you know what I mean?
that was looking
yeah.
fancy, the
Well, like, well,
lighting
now different,
was
big,
perfect.
yeah, now different because everybody go and take picture by it, and everybody influencing
Yeah.
and talking. Yeah, when I went this party, it's decor, they try to eat the food,
Yeah.
but. Nobody don't remember them shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody don't say, wait, man, that song was real clean.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was it. Look, like I'm not a person to try to name drop it, but the person who I actually produced for in the earlies was Swan. The
Right.
brothers, the Goofy Dems,
Yeah.
them thing. And that was when I didn't know jack about
Not
mixing a
production.
song.
Yeah.
And that was the songs that transcend somebody to a different level. So it's like
It is, yeah.
nobody did
Everything is a
care,
lesson. Everything is a
but
level.
If you
never
didn't use this filter,
Yeah.
and you understand?
Yeah.
Nah, that is it.
Yeah. So how well it is know when they're doing all the production and they're adding all the instruments and doing all the thing that this is it. You can stop here. This is the track. It's just no.
Just like what I hear.
Yeah, is this how this fits?
Yeah.
I just like what I hear.
No.
I asked you the same question at the time I sing it to you, see making a beat.
Right.
I see you.
Yeah.
So I went down, after asking, is a beat that had in your head and you know how it's supposed to go? So
And I tell you, sometimes it is yes, and then other times I just like, this song is nice.
Let me do something.
This song is nice.
Oh.
This song is nice.
And then
I want it song is good.
And then of course sometimes you might finish it here, get somebody to write it, and then realize, okay, we can put in a little extra cheese there.
And
Yeah.
you know why I just try to do the concrete? Well, thank God I have. These are the brothers that I just work close with in the studio as well. So it'll be like, okay, this song ended. Here what? What do you think about this boy? What you feel like at it? you do what you have to do with it, and then that will bring a different flavor. And it's the collaborations that just help the rhythms that will make it better sometimes, like, you know.
Everybody have different tastes. Everybody's supposed to have different tastes.
Yeah.
As such as this.
Even if we like similar things and we do a lot of similar things, everybody have a unique
taste.
When we make a beat together, it is be at least 5 times or 10 times better than if we
one
make
mind.
individually.
Yeah.
You understand? Because we know, and the thing is, it's not like we go down and say, well, nah, do this, do that. If somebody have a direct understanding, it's like, alright, I want this, I want that, you put your interpretation.
But let me be real. It does have 1 or 2 that does come out like Rare Big Stone and the other side. That's the warm-up beat. That's the warm-up beat, you know?
It's like, new beat up.
Start off fresh.
Start over. Yeah.
In a bit, I like to hear my style, I like to have plenty background music. But second instrument like piano, when I have like a piano in the background, I think that's automatically like it. You know, that kind of, some vocals up, like people singing choir kind of thing. Yeah, I like it kind of beat, but I don't know why.
What I forget what the task, yes?
Right, yeah.
When you're doing a rhythm, a beats, what inspiring all you? Live drama or steam? That kind of thing, like party vibes now. Or it depends.
Why we just
make
music? Like,
It don't really, So Wednesday can be steam, Thursday can be slow.
No, it don't even have to be that same Wednesday.
Wednesday could be
at
steam
1
and
o'clock.
slow.
I was like, gills. And then 1:30.
Badness.
You know what I'm saying?
Make a drill to
Drill.
Or
Heavy trap.
heavy trap.
But I ever make like slow something, like you
Everything. R&B.
love a boy. Sweet man, shy man, shy with it. And how old you start singing? I answer you. How old you start singing? Like
I started in school.
school?
You understand? Yeah, like 4 or 5.
Me too.
Yeah.
It was influence, like you see rappers sing,
It was-
and you say I was sing too, or you just have a passion naturally.
Well, me and my cousin start freestyling, and then it evolved.
Like a joke,
Yeah.
into a passion, kind of like.
That's in the initial start was me and my brethren just building kicks on music, and then I just started develop a
I like it.
yeah, and that's see the appeal, you know.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Me? Well, I was singing from early because I had a little, small, this kind of small boy, sweet smell, singing voice, kind of.
Right,
So they're like, but I also used to do a lot of poetry and spoken word and things. So the writing of poetry and spoken word, get into the vibes, and I started to rap first, and then I started to incorporate singing into it. And then develop my style as years I come, trying to find my personal kind of vibes.
And your answer first, girl. Sorry. Now you said the whole start singing.
Oh, yeah, nah. To be honest, I'd always like listening to music, but it had one summer in time. I think I was probably like about 12 to 13 years. A neighbor ended up coming. Like one of the neighbors had a son who come from America, and they was heavy into like rapping and then gang and crip and rapping thing, and it's like. Yes. 50 Cent demand, like 50 Cent, like if I believe he was 50 Cent, son. I'm not switching with G Unit and everything.
Yeah.
But and that was kind of encouraged me to start a rap, and I went in school and doing freestyle stuff, and that was basically what made me start to do music, sing music. Yeah.
Alright, so preferred genre, like what you sing most, what genre?
Yeah, hip hop.
Hip hop? What do you?
That's
Hip hop?
how I started.
Yeah.
But what you prefer right now? Like what you prefer singing?
Right now,
Hip hop still?
Whatever is clever.
yeah, wherever you feeling now,
What
when
you like?
I just do music.
Ah, man.
And that's why, but I like to hear people refer to themselves as an artist rather than a soca artist or a dancehall artist.
Music.
I mean, some people that is the direction and that was working for them. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, but they can sing opera sometime.
Maybe. Well, with you, anything can happen. You see, with thing, I feel we go and sing our first chutney opera.
I started writing one.
You see? It's not a lie.
I wasn't doing it for fun. I do it because I go just record.
I said I already had the song.
So we have the recording engineer.
Right.
Yeah, the two producers. I am a co-writer. So the chutney. Right.
Wait now.
One local rhythm or song, it doesn't have to be produced by you. You felt like trying to be go sleep on. I would start. It had a song, an artist I used to manage, right?
Oh my God.
Name War. His name was, oh gosh. Every time I talk about somebody, I forget the name.
It's a war.
No, what is the name of the song? That song was real fucking hard, I find, but
I can get push.
you understand?
But I'm like,
Very well. To have somebody local artist in my neighborhood has recorded and thing on that side. That's so home too now. Name is by name Sarah King. Yes. Real hard song. But I don't even know what he doing. He not even not dropping nothing, you know.
Yeah.
what you want to play?
I will get back to me.
Alright. But as I mentioned, they say neighbor, you're bad, but he is right. I get a bad artist out there as well. I do get that forward, right? I personally think it's marketing. Because if nobody hears the song, they will know about it, right? And to me, I think social media out there, you can really push it in. If you really want to push it in, you can push it out there. And I think anybody who bad and people hear the song, I think it's their fault or some kind of competition like that. That's what I'm saying. And now I think when men have somewhere done, they want to go to I want to be you push out because you want to take any likes and you ain't satisfied enough to, you know what I mean? So I'm saying, but with good marketing, but that, you get bad feedback is feedback to me. That's what I'm saying. You see engagement, you see a reaction, that's what I'm saying. I say one that person hearing the song. If I could give bad feedback, that means they listen to your song. That's what I'm saying.
It's so
You know when you were saying that, it now sparked something. When you were saying if it's like a mental thing or whatever that we play. But it now it meant splitting yourself between being an artist and a producer. That is where the pause this happen. Because being a producer, you may not make music for people. So you have to focus more on creating products for other people rather than yourself. So more it'll be like, you know what, I can push back my stuff. I can hold on this. I can do that because it might either be monetary or it might be something fueling you as a person wanting to create. So I believe when you hit that split between an artist and a producer, that is where that plateau just be right there and it's be like which side you want to balance, because next thing half of the year you want to be a producer and then the next half of the year you want to be an artist. It'll be out of sync because you wouldn't be as consistent enough for everything to stick, you know? And I believe that is be it with making that switch. You know?
And to me, everybody can feed the same. Everybody can feed the same yard. You know what I mean? Come like all of you trying to sell food in one neighborhood now. You know what I mean? You have to kind of get your clients and kind of focus on them and think outside the box now.
And that is where it does be, because it will come like, if I had to be an artist, somebody else had to produce for me. You understand? I cannot really fit in the mental of a producer. If he had to be an artist, he might like what he want. And he might be able to guide it, being a producer, but you have to holistically be an artist in your mind. You understand? Stick to the consistency and know what you have to market and thing, because
it don't be easy.
Parallel podcast.
Next question. Anybody here to play instruments?
I want to learn to play a guitar for you.
I cannot.
Not,
I used to play drums, but
I have a guitar at home.
I could fake it.
You make it? Yeah. I can play one
It
instrument.
seems like I can play
I can play
Play the
instrument.
air guitar.
I can play one instrument. My instrument is
I can play more.
you know, spoon and bottle. I can play one.
Of course, yeah.
I can actually play drums and all.
Yeah. Like.
That's the bass man, that's the rhythm man.
And bass.
When you learn instrument, I think it's the next level. You know.
Yeah, we record some of them. I look into sample some of them play.
Yeah, boy. Shameless plug. Big up Arouca rhythm makers.
Of course. Wherever you stand. How will you feel about the blending of soca, dancehall and calypso now, right now? I would say it was coming to come.
Yeah.
Like technology.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
it's a step forward.
Yeah, a lot of people had. Yeah, a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people already had the idea, and it was just about the execution of it.
It's just to
And
make it seem cool now.
Yeah.
It's like I believe somebody wanted to be the first person to be like, hey, I did this, but you know, it's a very touchy market to be like, I did this without being ridiculed.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like try not to get mixed up too much in the politics, you know what I mean, and music, because as I always tell artists, right, and based on my events background and thing, when your song leave the studio, it's dollars and cents now, right? Yes, it are people. I just always say this, right, and I'll say it over and over again. Soca is a big genre, but it's not a big brand, because people don't pay to listen to soca.
Yeah.
You understand? And that is why soca is not a genre on Apple.
Yeah.
Because when people pay to listen to it, they will make it a genre.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? People pay to listen to that song. Right? I meet managers already who, when I tell them, let me hear this song now, I go send it to you on WhatsApp. They're not even paying for Apple Music to play this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even buying the song. The own artists that they're managing and making money off. So I just try not to get into that politics.
Let me say this, yeah. I never buy a song nor a program in my life. I can't understand what people pay for songs. It's all free downloads out there. I go pay for a song.
No man said, hey, I don't cry with
The whole uTorrent, that is Pirate Bay. He's a kind of pirate game.
I know.
Kind of fella.
I was in Napstar. You know Napstar?
Yes,
I was in Napstar and I'm my auntie.
Can't play with that guy.
Yeah. Bye. Song.
the whole mashup you convince me.
No, that is it. Sometimes it's very simple. Yeah. Jeez.
What was the craziest studio session you had or ever had?
Boy,
Goat by Jay. I remember man was diving over the wall and with him back with the song and days and
About song.
Yeah, boy, man, remind me of that. Just
yeah,
boy, he was jumping on the man. Now he was bouncing off all the walls in his
I'm gonna say,
yeah, boy.
just dive over the thing. I was like, what?
Yeah, and that is the energies there.
I must say though, this studio line, me like in music, I like my name once or twice. I'm very out there and just singing the vibes.
Yeah.
Studio Lime is one of the best time I think. I rather like my Studio Lime than the block what you
Yeah.
Hey, my music is that music with rum and weed. I saw that boy.
My
They even make content for me that
first studio experience, I think I understand how you might start being the producer and he might end up singing and he might end up singing because it's a creative space now. So now everybody feel like it's single. And then you might be shocked that the person who in the room who have no experience might be the one to hit the best line.
Oh, you know that? Come on, several times it has happened.
Yeah, understand?
No, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Yeah, take a refill. What oh yeah, now they can do all the thing here. I go just What I will like answer to what artists you feel you would definitely cling with on a production automatically?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, outside the team. Outside the team, male or female.
I feel like it could be either, but like once they know what they wanna get, what they wanna do, I feel like I
once I
could
meld
work
all
with
of them,
anybody.
I just work with anybody.
Yeah, but in terms of being specific, like if I wanna say I wanna work with somebody, like you see like Sweeney. You know? Like that kind of singing, probably a rap kind of song too.
Oh,
I can see that's really, for me. So, well, from movies, I tell people, I might say Kutain,
Yeah.
I know that.
He had a
Kutain is, I think Kutain is one of the individuals that I always say closest to my style of music, the kind of melodies I go for, beat-wise, you know, drum selection, all them kinds of things.
Able to switch it too.
And the singing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Honestly,
Can't even argue that. Yeah, that's how
Yeah. When my boy come back there, I was asking them what artists they feel they will naturally cling in the studio with now. Naturally.
local,
Yeah.
Local?
Yeah.
Our answer was what man say.
He say Kutain and you say Swede. Swede.
Swahili, but
Oh,
it's
Swahili.
international.
Oh, international. Swahili, yeah. Swahili is the brothers now.
Why is it though?
Yeah.
Vibes or energy?
The kind of melodies and the beat selection.
Come in now, you can come in.
I
He
say
say Kutain. He's a local artist. He don't listen to fucking music, right? He don't listen to his music.
His 5 favorite local artists is Ding,
Ding, and Chutney Ding.
Chutney Ding. Correct.
I love man. I love yourself. If you love yourself, you can love the truly. I tell it here.
I was asking them what local or international artists they feel they'll naturally cling with in the studio. Like off the bat. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Anybody?
What for personal experience, Black Loyalty?
Black Loyalty, big up Black Loyalty.
That is my...
Big up Black Loyalty where you stand.
Yeah, boy.
That is true.
Right.
That is true.
I have an off-topic question here. Right? Trinidad. Is that a genre? Oh, is it a Trini dancehall?
I would say Trinidad. We take on like a fusion, a trap and dancehall. If you listen to the beats nowadays,
Alright.
the bass and everything,
Yeah.
it's like some kind of Trini trap kind of.
Yeah, if you
There's humble opinions. Yeah.
Nah,
yeah.
you could watch it as a genre. To me, I will say it because it's similarly how dancehall took from reggae
Right.
and make a you understand
Yeah,
a subcategory.
Right.
It was something that was existent and it created our own swing and take. But fusions are everything. But yeah, I believe it could be a genre. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
But but you all think Trinidadians and Tobagonians too understand how powerful it is?
no, and that is why. Anyway,
Right? Because when I went
Yeah.
Barbados, I was talking to a young lady in a restaurant about dancehall music out of Barbados and thing, and every artist she tell me she like Trinidad.
Real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there,
Papa?
yeah. Oh, there was just the only guy she mentioned at the time was
Get
it's
him
happening
again.
yeah.
Get him again.
And they sing soca to left
let
back.
Yeah,
Right? Because he sing he bad too. Yeah, bad very bad. Yeah.
Very bad.
Yeah, very bad. Yeah.
Very.
And real humble
I would
too.
say Trinidad is a genre, but what I admire about Trinidad, with all the gangster and all the badness that we singing, them fellas just be singing, hitting notes and things like they inquire. Listen, Trinidad, that's it. Is that how we
It was raw,
They perform.
it was reality.
them singing
Guys,
gangsters,
it's
they make the notes and
It's real life, it was pure.
I hear some Trinidad lyrics out there
Like
saying
the
that, boy.
frequency it hitting
Yeah.
is the purity
Yeah.
because nobody wasn't faking it.
yeah, any emotions, everything, and
It show you why nobody wasn't faking it. Till the end, you understand, it get drastic. And that is crazy.
you know who's a good example too? That fellow who sang 999.
It's happening to you too.
Yeah, but Kanji.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not Kanji notes. It's not the notes. You be saying, yeah, they notes. And they're gangster then.
I understand where them fellas come from and they're singing the reality. I just wish that it wasn't that, not meaning the music, it wasn't that serious where it touching on the financial part.
Yeah, but it had nobody to capitalize on the situation to make it a business.
Yeah.
That was it.
You understand?
When
Go ahead.
when somebody decided to capitalize on it, it's who decided to capitalize on it just to fuel more of the negativity.
Correct, yeah.
You understand? It had businessmen, but it wasn't businessmen fueling it to make it an actual industry. Because it had the point where it could have been an industry.
Yeah, because if I decide to try, I think tomorrow.
When all the fellas went up for Soca Mona, you see that point? That level of it, if somebody had the idea of it, saying, hey, what? Better take while everybody still not overly consumed and their head swell. Hey, what? Better we make this an industry and structure it properly anyway. Even if it's a man had to capitalize on it after, but at least we make an industry with all the violence.
Yeah.
To
I find it real hard that you have a big tune or whatever.
Yeah.
And your car go out there and perform and certain areas I hear in certain parties and DJ play a song and then look at the peltier. It's real crazy. Yeah. I just
it always had this kind of controversial war in music. You could watch America.
Yeah. Everything is about feelings now. Yeah.
It have all these sectors that is always make it, but they make it be too small to be beefing dog. Because I will be beefing you and I am sure I can see you
tomorrow.
So that is it. I don't have to travel to our next state. I don't have to catch a plane. I might hardly have to catch a maxi to see it.
Correct.
I can ride a bike and
then these females connect us together.
So even worse.
Yeah.
So you understand? And that is it. So now we don't be on that.
I still don't understand, right? Kalanji singing with melodies, right? Or any tribal artist. That means them grew up in a choir, but they were singing slow, so we batch all the time. You got to come on, you go JS1. No, it doesn't make sense. You have to go your voice, huh? No, I know.
But you're doing that now.
I don't hit the notes.
Play back your music. You hit the
I tried. I don't learn it.
It might be a sweet thing.
Who you all think is the most underrated artist right now in Trinidad? Any genre? Besides all yourself, I'm going to say that the first answer, right? That was the extended part of the question.
I'm sorry.
That was the extended part of the question.
I'm sorry.
No, it is what it is. Hey, you have to love you know.
Yeah.
It have nobody that I could think of. Ella.
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
Big up Ella wherever she stand.
Big up Ella.
Right. Bring Ella on the show.
I think the most underrated artist to me is The Educated Fool. Search him up.
Ding, and who?
Ding.
Chutney Ding.
Search him up. No, I want the viewers to search him up. What is this song? And tell me what you think.
Hey boy.
I'm advertising the wrong word.
If your song was a plate of food, what would that be?
Lasagna.
God! Charlie Van Gogh went one time with her. Lasagna. And you say it cool too. I tell you, cool man. Baby, lasagna. You know, you tell it yourself. Yeah.
Right. Mine will be curry, shrimp, rice, and dal.
Bumbo class.
With shadow benny chow on it though.
I mix up.
Nah, the cucumber chow with a little shadow benny.
Nice.
Let me say that, yeah.
Fully seasoned.
Go on.
Tell me something.
Bye. Lines. Nah.
Yeah. And I was thinking that. You put out man.
I don't know. Mine just rice with a stew chicken and a macaroni pie.
A full belly.
The full Creole now, man, you know?
Coleslaw potato salad.
Cool.
Here mine. Mine would be a red bean and chatine with cat tutu.
What?
Because it will be the shit, bro. It will be the shit, you know?
No, wow.
What's that? I don't know, you know. I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Spring with a man.
mine is half full.
Right. You ever get somebody a beat and regret it after?
Mm-hmm.
Dingo. Yeah, but on the real. Or ever get somebody a beat and regret it after? But I've heard like in soca, you would hear like people who write songs and get artists and that's like, oh gosh, man. It has happened, it's reality. Yeah. You don't need a name drop, but just say the situation. Or how much times or
That this one guy I record that time. I still ain't getting money for that.
Bumbo class.
Yeah. He come and
him,
he
that
wanna be a soca artist thing. So I gave him a beat thing, whatever. But it wasn't even a soca song, it was a kind of dancehall song.
Oh, okay.
And
You're trying that thing.
And then now he recorded thing, I tell him don't drop it in the final version, boom. He's still gonna. You understand?
Right.
And it's like
What's up?
it was going on,
Hello.
you know? But yeah, you know gonna work with you again.
I have an experience. I'll just say this. It was a former Trinidad artist doing gospel artists. Right?
Okay.
Nice. No work. To this day, I will not answer my phone. So, actually, you're calling me. I will not answer. I know you're calling me now. And I will not answer.
Yeah. But in this game, sometimes you have to tell men as it is too.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, just to avoid these schisms now. What about you, Lex?
Right?
Lex, you had no experience. People didn't beat your back yet in music. And that is what he's swaddling you like a baby right now. Because that beat back, it ain't good. You look too quiet, you look violent now. You look like you just
Yeah,
you
lash
snap
you.
somebody neck.
I know the note I tell you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know your
I
words.
see girl.
You have to know your words.
And you Lex the girl. Both in producing and singing. But based on, I with the much studios. I was impressed. I said,
Yeah, man. I'll go subscribe to the guy.
Yeah. He good. Based on the local, like, dancehall or any industry, any genre, right? Coming out of China, like, whatever they notice and say, nah, boy, they're really going too far now with this thing.
In terms of positive,
nah,
negative.
that's right. Yeah.
See the track star girl, boy.
Big up shit, don't call shit
The
in.
trap house thing. Yeah, you see entertaining madness.
Oh no. I mean,
Teacher's zone,
Yeah.
But I just feel like
it's not even teacher's own. It's just as you know, as how Ding would just make music for himself.
right.
You know, they just put it out there, and he's aware. Some people
Unaware.
unaware,
But to me, right?
but it's entertainment still.
To
so,
me, anybody in any kind of genre, in music or the whole entertainment, there's always be weird.
Yeah.
Like you had to be weird to be creative because you kind of stomp yourself in a way. You understand? So everybody just be weird in their own way. Yeah, I've never met. Yeah, you're emotional for your shit.
Yeah.
That whole kind of thing.
I can take it with you.
Yeah,
Tell me anything good.
yeah,
Tell me
Yeah.
anything left.
yeah.
I'd imagine I looking to play it for you, right? And I criticizing you for talking to me in the middle of it. No, it didn't mix yet, eh? It didn't master. No, what you hearing? I ain't even getting a chance to listen to it. Must I getting on bad with it now?
Yeah. And the thing about it is too, right? Understanding the work that people is put behind the music, no matter what genre it is. Give me fucking respect now.
yeah.
the singer here.
Yeah.
You don't read?
He's not really cute, but he can sing. Right? But give me my respect of really listening to the thing properly and then tell me, alright,
Yeah.
this and you understand?
Yeah, I
but
always do
don't
that.
I play my tune and you answer the phone and you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You ain't going to give an honest, review.
Yeah, at least if you're gonna
As I
criticize
mentioned,
it.
Yes,
I
watch me direct.
see some
Some
songs
funny out there.
playing on YouTube and things. And I'd be like, them producers really tell them that, yeah, but that's one good, but you must like, but
Now them fellas paying
so
them
as a
money, dog.
producer, when a man song I find something and shit like that, I was actually tell them, watch that. You should post this though. You
Yeah.
can just post that. Just tell them, or you just say, boy, if you
That's
happy,
quality and
because
quality,
it kind of balance, yeah. If you man happy, all
Yeah.
respect, and you
Yeah.
want
Yeah,
them,
see,
Which is, that is
That's
one
why
of
it's-
the
that's why
the
it's-
perspective.
yeah.
And then, because he might like it, if you really like it, he might find out he hating us, no?
Yeah, I
You
think-
know, you need a shit long time, he ain't
Yeah,
dancing
nah.
now, but if you don't make it. So what decision are you going to make? Telling them or not telling them?
I believe is in the way you present it.
Yeah,
You
it
understand?
definitely is.
How you do?
Yeah, no,
That's
It's not
what
what you do, it's how you say it.
Yeah, it's how you
People
say it. Yeah.
emotional. So, is the difference between telling you that you real shit or
Stop
bro,
saying
yeah,
it.
what?
Because,
I believe
Fix
it.
that note.
You can improve on this, son.
You understand?
Yeah.
That balances
let me see how it is we could get it
Yeah.
to
But then if you
another
ain't want
step.
to listen to that, then
Nah, well,
Yeah.
if you telling a man, yo, I feel like you didn't improve any background vocals, or whatever,
Yeah,
ad libs or
yeah,
whatever, you
yeah,
tell him bye
yeah,
bye.
yeah.
And then he still need to mature, or she.
Deal with
There's
that.
there's still that
with
stuff
that.
to do. Because at the end of the day, when you put it out on social media,
That's
the
it.
people that them ain't go handle them coming blatant to them.
Yeah, in my case at least, remember I want to sing a song. And if I like this song, how is song end? Me, you start telling me, man, I like a song, post that shit.
Nobody, the producer would in his experience.
yes.
I don't think
It's clarity, but
yeah.
it is boiled down to clarity at the vocal. It's not even too much. It's just you record what you're doing, even if you record a hot steaming pile of garbage, at least let me make your garbage be mixed properly though. Yeah,
So
that kind of way.
clarity in terms of not just vocals, but vocal and music.
Yeah, so like
The whole
if you
production.
want to sing garbage, at least sing
Song
your
good,
garbage.
song good.
That we talking
And
about. Yeah.
crazy enough,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
the song does actually be good, but they may not be meeting the criteria of the
criteria.
song.
Yeah.
But when you actually take in the song and you listen to the song, it's
Yeah.
actually a good song.
That is where the differences be. Like a lot of people wouldn't be clear. Sometimes it's not that it's not a good song. It's just vocally, sonically, it not.
And this is an important thing as well, because remember, tasting music is subjective to the person. Yeah?
Correct.
So whereas you might find you have this approach on this song and my song with
Yeah.
you, he might have a different approach and my song with you too, you know. And he might have a different approach and my song with you too.
Yeah.
So which one is really the good approach? As I say, but then the singer now have his approach and so good for him as well.
But it's what is song good.
That is
So
just
how
like
you
what is
know-
really so like.
How you know what really song good then? If he listen to you and himself.
Well, that is where the levels will break down. We wouldn't like diversify an opinion of alright. This it will come with criteria because you go know if you have to in the lyrics of the song, in the tone of the song, how the person had to sing it, in the feelings of what the song are, type of instruments where they drop out is, there will be a lot more criteria where it comes.
And yeah,
listening to
improve,
one.
yeah.
But to create a proper song, it wouldn't be like I'm not gonna listen to what you're saying and what you're not feeling is right. But here what? Let me try what you're doing. Let me try what I think. Let me try what he thinks. And let me try what you think. And then we will
Come
know.
to a balance.
That is what gonna make, and that is where interdependency is coming. We are independent people, right? And that is a I thing. But the we thing does make it better because it will be a win-win circumstance. And that is where interdependency is come. Because we're going to satisfy what we can equally create. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. Deals.
I said, just be happy with that because it's like, you know what? I was thinking this. You was thinking that. But together, we could have taken this.
One agreement.
You feel me? Nah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least him out.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah.
we hear each other out. And then, you know what?
Yeah.
Both of our things making sense, but we making that agreement that we didn't even know we was thinking about. So what? We merging together, a synergy, and then it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times we making beats and you know, that we say for instance somebody put on a drum pattern or something. And then we like,
Come with a whole lot
hey,
of
let me
jump.
try some. Let me try a drum pattern. We go mute
A
that,
whole
Yeah.
lot of jump.
clone it.
And then try to think, and then,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the day, we'll play it, and roll, and then a boy will say, you know what? But I'd really swing this way, yes? Pop. Put back on the original thing.
All the
Put back
options
on
are
the-
there.
Yeah, and that is it. Yeah. Synergy, right? Synergistic. I'm going to say that with synergistic. So, fancy.
A big word right to down.
Well, what do you
Yeah,
mean, man?
yeah, you're right.
That's like the when you get sick from watching Synergy TV.
Yeah.
It's Synergy.
Getting sick from Synergy TV. Synergistic.
Hey, man, Richard. Dylan, man. It's easy, you know.
That's
This is what I'm saying, no. And he's brilliant.
What's that? No, but
You don't expect it to do.
that need to sketch people.
It
Because
just
you say, so here happened, right? And then everybody locked in now.
Lock
And
in
then
now.
he says,
You see the opportunity.
Yeah.
What I had in my life is knowing this gentleman prior. You understand? I know him, so I know exactly.
Yeah,
what
we coming with.
It's in the years now.
Yeah.
I know him school time in uniform. Every man had the crisp. Yeah, the crisp in uniform.
You mentioned the best part. When you used to run, I never could have beat me at all.
Which time? That man is about 59 years older than me and talking about
59.
that child.
59,
You
yeah.
understand?
Whatever writer distract for artists.
Nah, boy, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Under this, and that to say,
I really said.
you're not really
I
said.
play for him, man. It's
You played for the man right in front. Fuck, lad.
I heard that they
I
trapped,
did.
and I think I mean this to myself more than anything.
Wait.
In my song.
No,
Real?
yeah.
That man, wow.
My distract is against myself.
Like that man just bring out the biggest belt to beat himself for that track.
You know Belton?
That you like Slim Shady though. Like that 8 mile thing now. Boy.
8 miles are licks now, boy.
But yes, I did this.
I think I think fun of it too.
Anyway, no.
And it's promotion too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
so
did.
there were creativity, I say it. But my jam has a song. To me, I had more fun to it. Once it's not real beef. Once it's not real beef.
Where's that one?
That's what
She said?
Can I pick me?
Who it was for?
She was
Yeah,
crying.
almost, yeah.
She's like, hey, I love the drama.
Yeah.
So anyway, currently, me and this person has no beef. That is my brother. All love. Big up KG music one time. But
Big up.
back in the days when we used to be rapping and thing, if only they even know KG used to be rapping before he had the ras and thing, full grime music and thing. Yo. I was saying all the do all this shit. Me and him fell out, and you know what? It's rap beef. Rap beef them time and we rap beefing. This video and thing. That man make a video by a patch of burning fire and thing is
Yeah.
facts. Or let them put him on spot and ask him.
It was fun. It was fun.
No, it was fun because it
It was experience,
He just laughed at it after. I was like, no, he was real dumb. Yeah, no, perfect.
And say that, that fire was real
Yeah,
hot.
no, yeah. I was like, dog, you ready?
That fire was real hot, boy.
I saw some of them big rappers as well. So the beef, to create the hype and being close towards them, yeah, but
And that is where it ended up coming back to now. It's like, oh, why we even doing this, you know what? And we collaborate, and we collaborated to make a lot of very good things though. That is my boy. Big up KG again. Second time, yeah, I'm my boy.
It'll be easy. Whenever I pull one of the artist birds, don't lie to me. You link an artist, he say he coming by here to produce, he come with a bird. As she walk in,
My cup empty.
right? You got in full confident mode. Right? I hit home there, though. And you say, aha, this beat wet tonight. Try man, tell me something.
No.
No,
That's
I
me.
mean,
That'd be crazy.
That's crazy.
I will look good on camera. I understand.
It's not even look good on camera.
If I was a producer and my artist would come wrong, I would hit it. One, if I hit it, she's not a girl, bro. That is one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright,
If I hit it, I'm not hit it, bro. I come and tell you after.
Wait.
I come and tell you after.
Really?
That man's there, bro.
But now, boy. I ain't good now.
It happened. That's life, man.
You don't mix business with pleasure.
Yeah, that mean-
Sometimes.
Nah. Nah.
Very different.
What is the most... Sorry.
Yeah.
That I know drinks from the
Yeah, I
equipment.
always-
What is the most off-key thing you feel you have to tell an artist in the studio? Like, you feel like there's no way you could have said it that it wouldn't come across effed up now.
Boy, I tell you. I'd be like, dog, you see if it is your... Sometimes you don't know what it is to tell them. So you're like, dog, I don't know if it is. You need to stand to the mic. You need to sing in your throat a little more. You know, you sing with somebody and
Yeah.
they just hear
Right.
their own melody. It's how some people are very blind to tone.
And I really,
That's how it is.
I get what you're saying here, right? So, I just read like music equipment and thing, right? I doing a little function the other day. MC come to talk and this is how she talking. And have some
Like the
people who
mic is
believe that no matter what volume they give the mic,
Yeah.
it will just magnify by 1,000. So she's not speaking
Into
she's not talking regularly. She just kind of whispering. I said, love, you have to talk in the mic. You know what I mean? Like meet it halfway there. So I understand what you're saying. So some people probably just feel that it's a mic, it's just supposed to.
Yeah.
It's people on our way, you know, like, if you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like, getting into the field, you just understand a lot about it, and I wouldn't say it's a normalcy that people will tend to judge people of. So I wouldn't know. Yes, it would seem normal to us.
Yeah,
In the
correct.
industry,
Yeah.
like,
I didn't vex with her. I just tell her she need to speak into the
but
mic.
a lot of
And
people don't know. Jack.
what about a rhythm? You're playing a rhythm for artists and he vibing and he's singing out of timing right through.
yeah, let's start over. I don't
But I'm going to call it. If you say nah, I want to.
Like,
If you say nah,
can't catch the timing. and-
Yeah, he can't get you timing. Yeah.
If you say nah, I like it too.
Sometimes I would
And
try
then,
to
and,
shift
then,
it across.
and then he telling you, it's the fucking beat.
Ah, that's you, bro. That's all you.
Remember now everybody could take. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nice little
Where's
thing.
the thing where you have to go and discover your heritage?
Yeah, they get it.
That,
Yeah, we gotta check that first.
yeah,
See
yeah,
if timing in your DNA.
yeah, yeah. Cause it has some
I
people,
just being bad.
it has some people that dance to the lyrics. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all. I see
Into
people
the
in
beat.
party.
The lyrics and it have none.
That's craziness. That's craziness.
And you want just go in and
Getting a little more on the business side, right?
Yeah.
Does it have a easy avenue for artists to make money off of like streams and things
no.
from Trinidad?
But
When they say it specifically from
Yeah.
Trinidad, yeah, the diaspora of people listening to music here, depending on what you're doing, is different.
Yeah.
But
No, but let me say if you take Trinidad out there, man.
yeah, no, it does, but it's a lot about the marketing.
Right.
I didn't say it earlier.
Mhm.
It's just literally putting it in front of people,
the purple
eyes, ears, feet, whatever, of who you want to listen to your stuff.
Yeah.
If you want people who just friggin' wipe banana peel on the face, dog, to listen to your music, you have to market to the
To them,
banana peel
yeah.
people.
But what I was saying is, I find that we in 20,
I just make it funny.
yeah, I just find like we in 2025, right?
Yeah.
There should be an avenue where if an artist, let me just say tomorrow, they're getting mad millions of views. There should be an avenue where you could sign up on your distribution sites, go to the bank, link your business. Once money coming in, everything sort out.
No,
But
well, it have the pieces for that, but you just have to know what. to
correct,
link
it's a lot.
to.
It's not a.
Yeah, it's not something that somebody gonna and say, hey, look it on a poster. Nobody gonna hire a flyer and say, hey,
Yeah.
this pamphlet.
And that
This
is
is
actually a
something
sad thing I find. But if you don't do your own research,
How you learn things?
I research.
No,
You understand?
we're not making no excuse.
No,
right
no.
now,
Correct.
We don't make no excuse for people.
Correct,
Like
yeah.
if you're being like
Because to me,
with your own knowledge.
yeah,
Because one thing I asked my bedroom just the other day, dog, and I will ask all it. what is one of the most valuable things in life that most of the times we cannot pay for?
Time.
Yes,
Right?
but information.
Correct.
You
Correct.
dig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to me, it's come like this. Everything I do in my life, I put my mind to. I say, but I feel like I do that. I feel like I manage. I feel like I podcast. I went and watched 1,000 podcast videos. I go and watch 1,000 management videos. Learn about distribution. Learn about masters. Learn about because you have to speak the language. You can't be producer and a man come and tell you, boy, think the beat, whatever. You like, what? You know what I mean?
No. Facts.
Yeah. And a lot of men don't.
And that is it. Once you have the information of doing something, you at least create and solve half the problem. You understand?
Yeah.
It's just a step.
At least know not to change oil at least,
Right,
dog.
come on.
You know what with that man driving, you don't get car change the tire, boy. You know what I mean? Calling record to change that tire and you have to spend the trunk.
Let be real.
Yeah, son.
Yeah.
You see, dog? I see you told where you hiding now. I see a rich boy.
Nah, I don't like this guy here.
Oh, okay. Who that guy, boy?
Inside the boot. Watch him call him. Tell him, come on, just now.
Yeah, so I just feel like they should, you know what I mean? Avenues should be created. Whereas, yeah, I don't know why we can't be monetized on here. I don't understand this region
In
shit.
the industry, though.
It's crazy. Not because it's not just music. It's TikTok. It's all these things. And
but
for you to gain that financial thing, you gotta now sign up with you know these foreign people.
I find music should be free though. All music. There's my take.
There's vibes.
I telling you.
No, but how people gonna make money?
But if we are the watch,
If as the artist,
we don't have
You
enough.
know, you can make your concert something, you know. You say be performing and
It has
but music and the whole access to music should be free. That's what I say. That is my opinion.
and then well, we don't even go to. It has some people feel
We have to remember how small we are in reality.
correct.
Like
Sure,
we
that's
cannot
something.
self-sustain on selling our own music to ourselves.
No.
Because not the 1 point how much ever million people in
Trinidad and Tobago, right?
is going to buy the music.
No,
Because
and it's a man
in
selling
the
CD
mix-
on the
alright, in the mix of
Sunny
it-
Road still.
in the mix of it is babies, old people, people who don't give a damn about nothing. We other people it have so many mixes of it that not gonna spend the money or spend the money that it's not gonna be a self-sustaining
Why
thing.
should
But
I
look at
buy
look at the
yours?
industry outside there. That is why you have to market it there. Like all you know is the biggest selling industry for music or market. Who knows? Yeah, genre.
Nah.
No? Latin music, dog. Them Spanish people be buying that dog, and they have the size of how many Spanish speaking countries.
Yeah.
They buying the music. So that is it. We
Yeah.
cannot win
No,
because we cannot self-sustain. To me.
Yeah, countries with the population is the powerful. That is the power.
Now we have to figure out how we gonna make our music catchy to people outside there. Because it had a
You can
connection.
make the music catch it outside there by giving it away free.
No, and that is it. And he ain't lie. You're gonna be people will hold on to
Yeah,
because
bro,
it,
yeah,
it,
so
it
they
have no
And
ties.
eventually, that will build
That
up. And you
is
become
it.
an artist and then you can perform for
But
money
now
now.
you have to be
That's
able
it,
to
you can
connect.
perform for money now.
You have to be able to
And-
connect to everybody.
You see, when you up there already and you try to music, I can understand. Right? But the average, 970 below, the average, I think music should be free. I think not free as an instrumental production, copy my beat, but upgrade it, change it up. So that's it. You know what I mean? So I don't be even an exact copyright because you can act famous man.
Yeah, no thief thing,
from a
no thief thing.
Yeah.
I can't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
So if men had chance to thief a thing, men
Yeah,
thief a
yeah.
thing.
Because no man shit, they can everything, but winning everything. So you must
I love your drum pattern, you know, bro. I love the drum pattern. I using it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, come on.
No.
Come on.
You have to know, it's not a proper way of stealing as a producer.
Yeah.
You
proper
can't
way.
steal- Yeah, you can't steal blatantly.
I was thinking, right? If it takes somebody vocal, steal somebody vocal, right? That's something.
Like the actual...
Like the chick.
Like the words, everything.
Words.
Yeah, melodies, everything.
If you
Like,
if you mash it up like
voice.
It voice, right? Give us one line and song.
Loving you is
Right.
easy because you be...
Loving you is easy, right?
Yeah.
If you take that lyrics, right, and put it on a song, say the sentence, right? So identifiable at least, right?
right.
And you change your voice, that could be a problem.
Change your voice how? Like...
you gotta move.
Yeah,
Like-
so
Take
I sing it
and
over
destroy
in a
that.
different voice, right?
Mm.
Probably not the same
the
melody.
same way?
Probably the
Not the
same
melody.
Yeah.
Same melody or...
Right, not the same melody. Sing what the same lyrics.
Nah, the lyrics, nah.
That problem?
The melody is the most
The melody
important.
is the problem.
Yeah.
So if I say I am bad, right?
Right.
And a next artist come and say I am bad.
Yeah, that is copyright.
That copyright?
Yeah.
So words is a problem?
No.
I can say I am bad.
No.
I can say I am
It's
bad.
It's not even the melody. Let me make it simple. The cadence.
Yeah.
Let me say it properly.
So I must restrict myself right second now. I can't sing as the cadence because I'm bad singing the cadence already.
Yeah, because it's anything.
No, that's speech.
No,
Speech free.
that's better yet.
No,
better.
don't think about it. Don't think about it as words.
No.
Nah, it's not words.
Yeah, is the
It's
tonality
still
is the
free.
function.
It's a free.
It is. Yes, he did it, but he is copyrighted to it. His name
a
right
beat-
on it.
a
percentage.
A bit I can understand. You are saying we talking here. This free.
Yes.
This free right now.
Right.
I can imitate anybody right now. Right? But it will be their own. But I doing it. And I copying their thing. Kid understand literally.
Yeah, but alright, that is
The
but that is it
instruments
because we
or
do it
the-
for free now.
the
But
wave,
if I have
free
a
too.
cost attached to my vocal, then you had to pay me for that.
Yeah.
For doing it over. And that is it.
I will like to do a cookie like that. I will like to do a cookie like yes,
Yeah.
spend myself.
That's the Bellacourt. We go down Bellacourt door and make a
Because
cocktail.
them I take on it, right? Big words basically free. And I feel just sing a song, I want to sing a song unless I sing a song in the same melody and the same beat.
No, but it have a song, put your back in it, and it shouldn't say it. Come and sing our next song. Put your back in it. Like, with Megan Thee Stallion. That is copyright, or she could pay.
I think
it or
them
something.
might pay for it.
Some,
No,
yeah.
okay.
So,
What has happened in that case is the person who own the ownership of the copyright or the mastering of it will give you authority
to use it.
to use it. So it's like, alright, they go make a deal and no, it's either here, either you're paying me
Upfront money or
or you
Yeah.
pay me a percentage.
percentage, correct.
You have to support
Managerial
this,
skills.
eh?
Yeah.
You see, if it's not just one line, but it's a whole chorusative, word for word, alright, that is stealing.
Yeah.
But if I say one line like, I am a bad man, right? Well, that could be stealing. Because I'm a bad man, your song is, and I know I
It's
drive
just
a bad.
alright, remember. No, alright. Intellectual property though. That is where it had to reach to. That is where the fight gonna be.
Intellectual property when it's something you
And
have
that
friends
is-
to produce your own.
No, but
It's
if
speech.
I put this and create this and I
You
sign
didn't create
and
the English
seal
language.
and nobody
Yeah, but you're still thinking about it as words, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's not just the words though.
Yeah.
It's the tone, it's the sound of it, it's the frequency
Yeah.
of it rolling in and you're stealing it, Franco man.
So, a common thing is, a common thing in any rap song is, nigga, right?
Wow,
The
you
first
see?
man who sing it, So the first man who sang nigga, it's
No, no, no.
copyrighted, and nobody is gonna say it.
Like
No,
everything,
that's
like everything else, things will have restrictions.
No, but I see
Yeah.
where
You
he
see-
going.
you
I
see-
see where he going.
For example,
No, it's not. I want to be
brother.
unbiased. I want to be unbiased,
being
right?
biased.
No, I'm being unbiased
But
because
you're
I'm
personal
saying
friend and
no.
we
No, you see what I'm going.
No, listen.
that's
If it is you say, let me feed into his thoughts. Okay.
Right.
He said if you sing it to the same cadence or whatever and thing, or let me say the loving you whatever, and that's stealing. If the person just says nigga in a talking manner like how they does rap on a beat,
yeah.
is it probably the same cadence?
No, but it
But
will have its
realistically,
restrictions.
no.
Yeah,
No,
it will have its
contextually,
restrictions,
no.
right?
It makes sense, but
Yeah.
no.
It come like
It's not
this.
stealing.
You can insure a car, but you can't insure a car tire. So unless right, so it come like this.
You see, like, bring back. Yeah.
Cardi B, this thing should have say. This thing should have say. Bro, what she say, right? She IP that. So whenever that used in any movie or anything by anybody, she's get paid for that. She did that particular slang. Yeah, that in her lyrics. The song she'd make now, yeah, whatever it is, yeah. Right? Yeah.
So I come from Africa with all the birds and them. I come and that song I say.
Right? Next example now.
I go get Sue.
It come like this.
You don't encourage it.
Yeah. It come like this. It was rumored, right? When Biggie died and Puff Daddy sing the song, every step we right. They never get the permission from Sting.
Yes.
So you have to pay $2,000 a day.
Yeah.
But then,
Until they negotiate. Right?
that is
But
like a whole song. There's like a whole chorus and you can understand that.
Yeah.
And then
No, but he
one
sing
line-
different lyrics.
Eh?
But he used the same melody.
Yeah, but once you cross a line and you have two, that is still I find.
I think that's 4 bars in it.
It's not
it's a restriction. Yeah, it's a
then you know
restriction.
the chances that you say the same thing on the same 2 lines, 3 lines, that had to happen.
Yeah.
So you have to steal it. But one line, say a one line.
This is where, again, you see, this is where people will go and fight the situation now.
Check it out.
If
I think it's 4
let's go
bars.
factual
See,
checks.
you see,
Get going.
Yeah.
Somebody
We
Google,
have
please.
Google for
Let me
reason.
get that.
I think it's 4.
But that,
Somebody
if that's
talk
the
to
case,
Chat
that is very
Chat
true.
GPT right now.
Very
Hey,
true.
Chat.
I want to keep all them. I
I will talk to
He
Chat
said I
right
got
now.
anti for
want to keep all them lines.
Chat right now. And Chat will
Right,
give
when
me
you
the
check
fact.
that out and we come good, you go sing some tunes. You go put on something.
Artists in here, and next artist coming there. And there's upcoming artists too.
Right.
I want to shoot a music video. Give him a song now.
Yeah. Yeah, you should IP that. Yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah. No, he not gonna give it fucking that for free. He not gonna give it that for free. Yeah, no, is that one boy? Yeah, fuck all that with my money.
God said if I say,
The man say, I will sue.
I will.
Yeah, nah, it is there, yeah.
Have that laugh come out there, and there was high or something. I said, no one year you laugh, no. I went back one sing by laugh, and this is why I get here. And the man fake laugh. I laugh, real as laugh, people. The man was fake laugh.
He said, where you wanna get? I wanna get.
So, let me ask this because we had a what's the name of the studio? We had to plug that. Like if you have a name.
Right. The name of the studio is Jaythaillest Music.
Right.
In conjunction with Lex the Producer and Burbon Music. Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We were born in them.
Burbon.
He had his biscuit.
He studio, when artists come in, they get a complimentary Burbon. You will see
Jokey.
Just about it.
What's that? When I was going to school, a solo and 2 Burbon was the thing.
You say,
That was the ultimate.
Sure, you need to
Cream skin, eh? But this Burbon.
But no, yeah, I'm telling you, he get a nickname.
Devon did not
He get a
sponsor this.
he get a nickname when it's expensive now. Yeah.
Devon, they make Burbon, brother.
No, but we just call
Devon
it
is digestive. I think for me, this is Burbon, brother. I was a Burbon eater.
No, but
I know my
they don't know
Burbon.
all of them.
You gotta get your brands in check. You gotta
himself.
you gotta get your brands in check. Right.
All of them get.
And well, it is naturally because don't feel when I look on my G and them is just freeness now. You understand? Well, I pay for everything. What it be like the packages, so to speak?
It all dependent, and I could kind of like literally cut it off the top of the head because it has been the same for a good while. And anyway, what I'm saying is, with your own beat, $600 a raw recording with a studio mix,
Yep.
$1,800 mix master packages starting with a recording for free with your own beat. Start to build a beat, you can build it at $2,500 to start. A full production coming at $4,000. That means the beat, the recording, the mix, the master, everything in one. But we always fair, and every month is always this month 10% off.
Nice. I have a producer, Bridget.
I just charge, but for female artists, I just take flesh, right? So anybody interested in our song?
Wait, hey,
He said,
hey, boy. Yeah, I have a producer, Bridget. Somebody had request. They said the same information from him now. He tell me if they want me to build everything, master and mix, 30K.
So, master, a song?
To start to build a song, everything.
So which piece of land we buying to build this studio?
So much?
Nah, but yeah, that's
lights, water,
yeah.
I'm using your professional.
And that was at that time. When me and you talked, that was at that time. That was like
the thing is, I guess it's all dependent on your client.
So your price, was it average or what's the average price of producer?
It's your clientele.
It's a clientele, yeah.
Bro, like,
Right, so say most producers will charge around how much? The average producer, not the big boys.
Nah.
I don't know.
If it's on a rhythm, there'll be less than a single.
With them everything,
Yeah.
If it's on a rhythm, they'll do
But with rhythm,
2,000.
Yeah.
3.
yeah.
And then plenty arrangements is make too, eh?
Like, if
Right,
I drop in a rhythm, right? What I will offer is just pay for the mix master recording, which will cost you maximum 15 to 1800 dollars, right? But you getting the rights of, let me say, 50% of the splits that they be
the masters and the
you understand
Yeah.
now? So
Yeah,
you'll still add up with that.
Assuming you make money off the beat.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, now you pay, but we are the beat.
And the idea
We are-
is night.
No, always. That man knows the thing, boy. We gotta make that jersey. Now we gotta make that jersey for real. We gotta make that.
Yeah, what I say,
At the end of the day, it's
Because
nice.
at the end of the day,
you have to, as an artist, you have to be wise, right? Fighting for your masters might me always be the best thing to do because zero masters is zero. If your song never do nothing, you have 100% master, you have 100% a
So
zero,
watch out this, right?
right?
Alright, RIP to one of my brethren. He said this, right? Half of a watermelon is better than 100% of a grape.
Correct.
So if you own 100% of this that you cannot manage, better for somebody in charge and own at least quarter or half a percent of this. You understand? Yeah.
I'm gonna ask her. And
That's a risk you're taking.
no, but everything is risk. Everything is risk.
There you go, do.
Wall, is something I do believe in. Wall, you think about managers holding rights on masters and distribution and thing. So you have a manager that you manager and you giving him
As in,
Nah,
he had the
all
right say.
But all your
Yeah.
managers to me, all they own all it 20%, if so much.
Right.
Dependent on where the motion is.
yeah.
All they're supposed to guide it in the motion. Managers supposed to guide it in the motion to make money for us to make money. So you earn your 20%.
Correct.
More.
I actually don't believe in that because the music will always be yours, but our relationship will always be there. So though I find it unfair that I not doing manager again by making money off of that.
But if we make a contractual agreement,
You understand?
then what we go, even if it's good.
You know I don't believe it. I don't believe in that contract. No. When it comes to me and artists, I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
Because I believe that hear the thing, right? If me and you energies ain't good, better we part ways. Because that might mess up your creative space too, and then I can't handle you again. Better we press. Yeah.
But the thing is with me is, if we know this is a good thing though,
Yeah.
at some point in time,
No.
we mightn't agree. It depends on who you good and it really don't have no friend in business like that.
I blame the
to say
artist.
it
though.
now.
I think any artist should have his master say his music. It was me at least.
No, well, yeah.
Because it's yours, I mean, it's
But it's
creation.
all dependent on how much you're paying into it.
Yeah.
Imagine like this, right? If you're making it, if you're paying the studio time, You writing your own lyrics. You pay for your beat. You take your own whatever. You own a certain thing. But if you not doing nothing and we making you a superstar,
You can curl for your masters.
you have to pay me back what I put into you.
Right. You could offer a payback option. Keep your masters. When they make some money,
It don't work so. It don't work so in the
contract
music
work
business.
anyhow. Contract is a contract. You can sell your own
But
contract.
It don't work so in the music
Yeah.
business because at the end of the
Once
day,
your name
it's
go on the
not
masters.
always fully 100,
Yeah.
fully 100. Not
Yeah.
evening, not even midday is night, right? But that is it. You cannot own your masters because owning your masters is like owning the entirety of everything. So they have to control it in the way that if I invest this in you, it's similar with you. If you invest in a
You
business,
protect your investment.
that is it.
Yeah,
They
because
can't
most
Let me make sure and get back the thing and then here what? You can eat
I
it.
understand that standpoint.
Because that is what
once a man get big,
Because
get
it have-
money, and he
Yeah,
get
and that is what is
get
going on.
you.
if I
still put time into it.
Yeah, I can understand from that perspective.
That is what is going on with it.
cause if I not
The
mistaken,
same way you put time into recording
Yeah.
this song, we put time into
Into
recording
making you a big artist.
yeah, cause it come like this. I know it's an artist too who just come to the producer with just the song. They
Yeah,
they
no
hear the
money,
production,
they don't know,
they
yeah.
no money, and they tell them, alright, we gonna record it, put it out, but we can't even speak on masters. You might
we
get
can't
some
even speak on
distribution.
your own.
Yeah.
So here's my artist, you own 5% of everything.
Yeah,
So you own 5%.
that kind of thing,
And
yeah.
then I had to come to you, I had to come to you, I say, bro, you have your dance? Hey, what? I have an artist I want to put on. Who is that? I don't know him. Boy,
Because
the
that was
man
dance and
bad.
sense.
Hey, what? I go put him on for free. No, I might have to study, I might have to pay my artist. Or say, here what? But we get exposure on my boy
Yeah.
big dance. Me and you have to be good. Then I have to ask ding.
Yeah,
No, let it be real.
yeah.
And that's how it is reach.
But when you get that kind of blessing, I tell artists you gotta go out there and press it.
And that's it, man.
Yeah.
And then you know on top of that, man, we'll show up late. And that is where this bring the art. After everybody put all the pieces together,
Later you can go there.
the artist go and do so.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I think you get
Yeah.
good appearance.
Oh,
You
yes,
step in late, take a star ready.
That one time
The
you
confidence
know,
is
why
everything,
you
you know.
be kicking you off the stage so and I take the popcorn.
Yeah. I was backstage in an event that time and watching artists curl to go first, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man ain't going through that.
No man,
So-
I don't want to go first.
I don't think first.
That's why
I already
big up Kesto boy. Kesto is now
Kesto is now in performer one.
Performer number one. Big up
I don't think
Kesto
first
Kesto boy.
But when you
No,
first people
what
don't
I'm
come
saying
in.
is, based on the watching, because the
Crowd
first
and
is
them.
always be the less known artist, right?
Mm.
But when a man now,
Man have busted.
like Bungie run out, you don't want to go after Bungie.
Oh,
You understand? So you try
Everybody is
to,
leaving.
yeah,
And
you
that's
try
why
to
we
get
just
in.
put
You
That's what's going on.
understand? Yeah, everybody trying to get in.
I saw Bungie. Why stay
Why
on?
Yeah,
I get my money's
Just
worth.
know them artists coming
Yeah.
here to bore me.
I saw
Who's you?
an interview with Russian.
Yeah.
And he said that he, in his experience, he believed not one artist could push a genre. And that's why, for me, I wouldn't always too much agree on soca just being this one. Right, you? And it have 50 artists.
Yeah.
You understand? But look at dancehall. It's about 50 artists pushing the genre. You understand? But we just focus on
And if you watch how the pushing start, is a lot of collaboration start to happen.
with their own self,
You
right?
understand?
With their own people.
It's
Yeah.
just boof, boof, boof.
Yeah.
Everybody start to link up. So even if it's a weird beat, look this thing with Shensia, Skilly Bang,
Milito.
that thing
Yeah,
with
Milito.
the-
Right, yeah.
Take it to the
That is not a dancehall beat.
Most remix songs
Look, come
right now,
on.
yeah.
Let me be real. Let me be real.
Except for the
That was bad.
except for the local one, right?
Look, I was seeing all the light back and all, right?
Right? Except for the local one. Big up you, man. Big up you. Right, but yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is.
But that is it. A lot of people not literally trying to come together. Because alright, we was discussing earlier on about the Trinidad situation. And to me that scrapped down because it didn't really have things working together.
Right.
But now, if we have to be artists in Trinidad to make the soca situation happen or whatever, why we not interconnecting? Why we not even interconnecting with other genres of music locally?
Because, right, artist is crab and the radio station buying the barrel.
Okay.
Right?
So there's
That's
1 plus 1
Right?
always equals
Crab.
friggin'
Right.
crab,
And we have to stay at the top.
1 plus 1 always
1 plus 1 equals crab. I got that from
This is what it is, but
remember
the genre bad still and we will get better. We will get better.
and it
But
getting better. No,
we gotta get licks to get better.
I can play it down, you see this here? To me,
Hottest, but yeah. So
Right?
that was as it peaked
Right?
this year. Yeah. Yeah.
please do not disappoint
Yeah.
for the next
year.
Come on.
Soca was
No,
at
yeah.
the highest
Yeah,
peak this year.
And
It really
Yeah.
was though.
anyway, I even want to shift it, but I can bring my point of why I feel why. Because 2 people change the industry in the soca situation to me. What Teja do, bringing back, with making people realize, wait, we could remix old songs
Yes, boy.
and come forward.
Yes.
And come forward.
Wow, blow my
Yes.
2 years the man
Why-
go straight and then
And that
everybody
happening
started
since
following, right?
1995 in New York.
Right,
Right.
but nobody in realizing, oh my gosh, we can actually do this
Yeah.
and
Let's
make it
go.
fun.
Almost every
And
Puffy
then-
song is a sample.
The introduction of young brother actually showing people that he is more than
Just
that DJ.
Yeah.
Because people don't know how good he is.
and also big up McGill, who are real proud of Lava. Who
Oh God, nah, no, bro.
yeah,
That you ever hear standing scene?
yeah.
There.
She fully deserves everything
bro.
that is coming to her right now. Fully.
Are you saying soca was very good this year? I remember the years. I remember years like Dr. Cassandra. And something like Gillo. I remember them years. I remember them good years. Nah, man.
One more thing I want to mention before we go into this music thing, right? One of the things I don't see, I would say in soca, right? It's just my humble opinion. So you see, like long time, you had the Puff Daddy, the Biggie, then you had Junior Mafia, then you had Mace, and then you had right,
Collectives.
right, and then you had Jay-Z, and then you had this and right. Soca,
What you feeling in
Right.
terms of that?
yeah,
Okay.
with soca artists, say you,
Okay,
or when you come up,
collectives.
or when you come up. I don't see it heavy. I just see it because I don't know everything, but I don't see it
It
heavy.
used to happen a lot more before,
Big.
and then especially with bands too. But anyway, you're
But I feel like it's the fear of.
no. The thing
fear
is,
of- If I bring you, you know, might take my place.
the
you
thing
feel?
is, I don't even feel is that. I feel is
I hope it's not that.
people believe it don't have enough to even break it through. So here is like I have to make this for me, then to be able to create
Something for you.
a whole situation now. All right, let me pull it back with this. Even saying with Bungie, how long before he running right that asylum? It had all them things.
Yeah.
Then he,
Yeah, people.
then he stand straight
Yeah.
up. Now it actually have Vikings
Correct.
situation
Right.
where it's like I have my team, I have DJ, I have this one, I have this one. Everybody pulling together now because I structuring it
Yeah.
through the whole thing. But it to me it's not large enough for me to be able to say like 5 of we could sing on a rhythm and bust through because everybody looking to be
And they ain't playing that
one
rhythm
now.
long enough
No,
on the radio.
Nobody not.
Yeah.
The thing is, to me, where it will take is if people want to sit down and make it into that whole thing, if a group of people go ahead and sit down for 3 solid years and make at least 6 of the best rhythms for Carnival and consistently push it with the songs that you could. Yes, airwig songs. You can't like how these boys dropped this rhythm this year with Kes Marshall, this young brother.
Nice,
Right?
yeah.
That was the epitome of a perfect rhythm.
Correct.
All songs fit everybody. So imagine now, every rhythm have that caliber of songs.
Correct. Right.
Nobody not thinking, everybody just singing, all right, I get a rhythm, I jump on it. No, nobody not pushing it to put in that caliber of song to know that I don't know which song I like on this rhythm more than enough. But it's the more that you market it, go make it better.
Correct.
And that is it. But nobody not pushing that effort. You're not pushing it to the caliber of the like. The first change of soca was voice. To actually make soca sing like, oh shit, we do want to sing wave, rag, flag.
Yeah,
jam and
every
wine.
time. Well, we could sing it, but not every
not
time.
in the way, and not blatantly.
Yeah.
We could sing about it poetically. And that was the first change. And then it started change again now.
Right.
So, what is the next step?
So
Yeah,
which
what is
means
the
that CNJ and them and Lex and them
No,
carry them
no,
for
no.
Carnival Lex here. A small thing. A small thing.
Chutney ding.
Chutney thing. Alright, cool. Alright, say less. Say less.
No, but we here. No, and I feel like a man like you and all could sing and soca though.
You ain't say nothing there yet.
You understand?
I running out.
No, but and I feel like that we're gonna reanalyze what we talk about here again, and we're gonna score.
Yeah, I gotta come down Arouca and see this scene too.
Stay tuned for part 2.
Thank you for watching Parallel Podcast 868. Please be advised that the opinions and views expressed by our guests are solely their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the show or its hosts. Viewer discretion is advised. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more insightful content.